Can you just look around and tell me one thing which we have been sitting in this room since yesterday, one thing which attracted you most in this room? Yeah.
I think that last one, the flex.
Checkerboard.
Yes, sir.
Aura of this place.
Okay. I'll tell what attracted me here the most. Yesterday was exactly this. Now, what I could see here was only mics and mics. It will give me a platform to speak. Now, I want you all to imagine or pretend picking one mic from this. Close your eyes and feel that you're speaking on the TEDx platform. Lovely feeling, right?
Yes.
We have all gathered here for one common goal: to speak without fear, express without fear. Myself, Anchal, I've told you yesterday, a teacher by profession and a writer by passion. Maybe this will be my next passion, speaking. There are two things which I learnt in I'm 47. In this life, I have learned two things in my life. The first one is, ask and you shall get it. I still remember my day when I was sitting in a board. I was earlier working as a teacher. Before working as a teacher, I was working in the airport. And how I landed up there, I was sitting in a interview board where I cleared first 2 rounds, and that was my final round, and they rejected me. My dream shattered. But I thought, no, I will ask. You would be wondering that I asked why am I not in or anything like that. Yes, exactly, that's what I asked. I didn't beg them for giving me a seat there or employment there. I asked them, can you just give me one reason why I'm not in, so that I work on that and I don't want my dreams to be shattered. The board, everybody in the board gave a smile and they said, you have been rejected for 2 reasons. The first one they said was, you don't have enough height. I convinced them saying that I'm wearing a stilettos, I can still wear more. They all agreed. Okay, that way you can somehow manage the technique. But there's one more thing. I waited. They didn't say anything. But I had them out telling that I know what you wanted to tell. I'm not very good looking or I'm not fair complexion. So I'll give you an example. I told them, I have a colleague of mine who's very fair and tall and all that what you wanted. And she is at the, taking the boarding pass while entering the flight. She says, 44A. And me, as you say, not fair complex or whatever, I say, 44A, have a pleasant seat. Who would the passenger like most? The me or this? I gave them a moment to discuss. And then the files they pushed back saying that you are rejected, pulled back and said you are in. So I learned, ask. And the second thing what I learned in my life was, never give up. Along with that, I learned something, whatever you give, you get it back. Whatever, be it love or hatred, you get it back. Maybe not from the same person, but from another person also. I remember my days when I was again working in Bangalore airport. I had my sister who was doing MBA in one of the prestigious colleges there. And we have airline parties. So when we had the airline parties, we dress up very well and all, as of such our uniforms all that, and when there's a party we go glamorous there. I was planning in the sense like keeping money aside to get me a nice pair of dress and a nice pair of heels and all that. And fortunately my sister's birthday was also in the same month. And then I remembered I don't have money to get her a pair of dress or this thing. So what I did, I sacrificed happily, and whatever I've been collecting for few months, I gave it. Got her a pair of dress, and the rest of the money I gave her as a pocket money because she was studying in one of the prestigious colleges. she wanted to spend some time with a friend. And for me, parties will come again and birthday comes once in a year. I thought. Years passed by, years rolled on, she got married, she's well settled somewhere. But every time when she comes to India, she gets dresses and goodies and for all. But when she's going back, when she's packing her bag to go back, she does one thing. She calls me and say, Anju, she calls me lovingly Anju, just see whether this dress goes for you. I try them on and then say, yeah, it fits me, you look good also. Then wait, I have 2 more which I have picked from a store and then it's not my size. You keep that. And she goes back. The next year she came, again it happened so, because she's not very good in packing this thing and all, she just, I like everything to be arranged. So I used to help her it. Again she said, wait, don't pack that dress. This is not my size. Not my size. And then she again, I do the same drama again and this happened for 2-3 years. I really didn't know what was the and next time I said, next time when she came and she was going for shopping, I said, wait, I'm coming along with you. She said, why? You pick up the wrong size, I'll help you, we'll go either put a trial room or I'll try it on if you're scared of the trial room, I'll do it for you. And then she said, no, it's not the wrong size that I get. Actually get the right size. But the size is not for me, the size is for you. I said, fine. I have to repay that one dress which you gave me. Here now I spend my husband's money or she's earning now with this. The sacrifice and the love and the pain in that one dress, that was my most prettiest dress. However, I give you back here. And one thing I know, you are very adamant of this that you never take. You're too proud saying that I earn it or I have to deserve it. So this is the best way I can give you so that unknowingly. But you caught me there also. Now, these were the 2 learning things which I learned. Here again, I wanted to come to this session. I had some difficulties. I thought, why not I ask? I wanted to wind up. So I thought, why not I ask? Again, I approached Moses and I told, I'm really keen into this, but I have a problem. We discussed with God and then they said, yeah, we agree for it. So here again, I didn't lose that opportunity because I didn't forget to ask. So now I want you all to recall, sit and recall the incidents in your life where you have forgotten to ask and lost that golden opportunity. There would have been plenty, right? And again, I would also ask you to do one more exercises. You all should go back or right now start thinking of all the good things which you have received so far. Try to give it back. Not exactly to the same person, not like how my sister did, but to the society. There was an instant when I was in the hostel, that was long back, that those days we never, I have men here but I don't find shy to share also, that menstrual pads what we use were quite expensive those days. We used to use cloth. Only rarely, like on the 2nd or 3rd day, Mama used to get me a packet and say, like, use it only when you really need it. And most of the time, and I had heavy bleeding, and most of the time, I, like, what do you say, like it was difficult for me to manage. And then I had a roommate of mine who used to keep packs of 20 in a cupboard there. One day, I slowly sneaked and I did I picked out 2 and I used it that day. I never had the guts to tell her that I did that. Till now she's my best friend. But what I do is, as I said, give back. Every month now I get a salary. My school is in Daisar, along there I have slums. I buy 2 packets, give it to any lady who stays there. That's how I give back.